Hi, it's Jane Mason here again from Virtuous Bread. How are you today? I hope you're well. Okay, so here we are today with the fifth rule of weight loss. And for this one, I need to do a tiny bit of explanation before I tell you the rule. And that is really for our overall health and well-being, and absolutely for weight loss. What we want to do is try and keep what's called our blood sugars, so the amount of sugar in our blood, stable. And if you're diabetic, you know all about this. And if you're one of those people who, has these sugar highs and crashes, you know all about this too. Now, one of the ways that we can really control our blood sugars is by what we eat and when we eat it. But the other way is simply to have a 12-hour gap between your last meal of the day and your first meal of the next day. Because after 12 hours, your blood sugars are stable for you, okay? They're at the level that is stable for you. And as soon as we start eating, our blood sugars start to rise and fall. Ideally, they rise and fall, gently and gradually, and we're gonna get into that later. But a 12-hour fast is a really great way to start the day. And it doesn't matter if you stopped eating at 11 at night. And the thing is to then not eat until 11 in the morning. If you're the kind of person who stops eating at 7 at night, you can start eating at 7 in the morning. And by all means, it can be later than that. But what you want is this minimum 12-hour gap between your last meal and your first meal. And if you need to put a chair in front of the kitchen door or close the kitchen door to make sure that you don't do any of that late night snacking, that's a really good idea. So blood sugars are most stable. A great way to start your day is when they're stable. If you leave 12 hours between your last meal of day one and your first meal of day two. And maybe that will also help you stop that midnight nibbling. Okay, bye for now.